Hi friends, welcome to my channel JB's Crochet. I'm Amber and today I have a crochet with me. So my kids are playing, you're gonna hear them outside because I have the camper windows open, and I just decided to play with this new big twist hook that I got. See if I can get it to come in here. It's right there. So it's the USJ 6mm. Kind of looks like a 4, but that's definitely a 6mm big twist. I found this at Joann's and I was like, I'm gonna grab this 6 while I see it. And I don't know, I have really fallen in love with this stitch. Look how stretchy this stitch is. It's got a lot of stretch that one way. It is the moss stitch corner to corner. And I had um this cake left over from the blankets. I've made 4 blankets, no, 3 blankets thus far from all the yarn that I have gotten from or that I had originally bought for my birthday blanket, and then bought extra because I liked the colors. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna just play with this yarn and this hook since I have it. I was gonna try and play around with Tunisian crochet, but I was like, you know what, I kind of want to play with this hook a little bit. So I started crocheting a moss stitch corner to corner blanket, and I'm gonna keep working this up until it gets big enough to, hopefully I can get a 40 by 40 out of this. Honestly, if I can't, what I'll do is I will finish it off with one particular color over the other. So my kids are yelling. Okay, now my video is probably going to be off with my voice, but this is just a crochet and chat. And here comes my daughter again to interrupt me 2 minutes in. Alright, let's see how my voice, I mean, you can't see my mouth moving, so maybe that'll help. But anyway, camper life, gotta love it. People can't, I can't get 20 minutes. So if I get a 10-minute video out of this, then we get 10 minutes. So we actually went ahead and moved a day early to our new campsite, and had we showed up an hour sooner, why is my phone hot already? I don't know why it's hot, but anyway, let's see how far I can get before it decides to not work for me. But we decided to move a day early, and we got here, and the spot that we had booked a day later was already filled. And the guy told us that had we been here an hour sooner, possibly an hour or so sooner, we would have gotten our spot a day sooner. But we showed up an hour too late, and we are in a spot that is intended for another friend of ours that's coming down on Friday, and we're going to see what they want to do, if they don't mind staying in our spot that we originally booked, or if they want their spot, we'll just, close up the camper real fast and pull it over to the spot that's literally on the other side of the road. So we'll see how it goes. And am I done with this green yet? I thought I'd be done with this green already, but I'm just about to get done right here. Here comes the yellow. So I don't know. I just need to get a couple more videos in. But, trying to get peace and quiet around this camper is a toughie. I am loving, 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 loving the moss stitch. Is it a stitch though, or is it just a stitch pattern? Here comes the loud, oh, excuse me, the loud big wheels again. They're racing on the road outside our camper. But I have windows open, so you can hear every noise. hoping, having used my headphones, though it'll help reduce the noise a little bit. So thus far, this little hook is working pretty good. It's, you know, smooth. I think I run into more issues with the hook head than I do the smoothness, because it is pointed, but it's not a sharp point. It's hard to describe. You can kind of see it here, it's more rounded this way. When I turn it this way, it definitely has a point to it. It's a decent hook. It's just, it's definitely a fat head down there. So, but it's, you know, it is, I guess this is inline because it tapers, or tapered hook? No, tapered, because inline is, they're all the same size. So this is a tapered. And so you can see how this part sticks, this over here sticks out further than the neck. But the width of the head is the same as the shaft down here. So, I don't know. It definitely doesn't feel the same as the Clover Moors in terms of how it, like, I don't know, just I think because it's a longer shaft down here on the hook, where the Clover Moors are considerably shorter. Let's see if I can grab a clover real quick and show you the difference. So I'm gonna pull an ear out real quick. Where is it at? Where's my 6mm? It's in here somewhere. It's just hiding. There it is. All right, so here is the Clover Amour J 6mm. Okay, so here are the handles. Here is my handle. Here, the handles are the same length. Look at that, same length. Now it's the this part here, the shaft of the hook. Same length handles, but this hook is almost an inch longer in this. This is almost a little bit too long for me. It needs to be just, I don't know. I think a halfway point would be good for me, because this is almost perfect length for me. This is just a tid, smidge, didge, whatever word you want to use, a little bit too long for me. Let me go to this one. This is a brand new one. I haven't actually used it yet because I went to Joann's and bought it. Oh yeah, that's a lot smaller. I think the length is what I like, and it's super smooth, as are all the Clover Moors. I don't know. Like I said, I know that it's, there's no perfect hook out there. So this one is definitely worth using. I will probably use it, on some things like this. I might just continue finishing using it on this one. I will say that it is smooth, but I'm noticing that this is a little bit more grippier smooth, if that's even a thing, than this. And then I also have a longer hook to pull through. So where I'm used to, like quickly going back in and pulling it out like that, like it is definitely what's the word I'm looking for? A learning curve, or I'm having to just utilize it in a different way, and that right there just goes to show my whole point of, once you start a project with one hook, for me, I highly recommend for myself and others to continue to use the same hook and yarn, because you mindlessly adjust the way you hold everything and crochet with it. Yes, you're still doing the same motions and whatnot, but like you can see, I'm getting caught on the yarn, pulling it through because I've got so much more here that I'm not used to. And so I'm having to adjust myself how I hold everything. So that is, let's see, I don't think I'm pulling all the way through when I go like this. So that is why I'm so glad my husband allowed me to go and spend the money. Now, I did buy a few extra things I didn't really need. I mean, well, actually, I only bought one thing I didn't need, and that was this hook. But I was like, Big Twist has all these let me show you all the things I got. Like, I picked up stitch markers. I think I showed these already, but I got these Big Twist stitch markers. I've already pulled them out of the package, but I bought some tapestry needles that were also Big Twist. They're plastic. And I bought this. So now the tapestry needles and the stitch markers I needed to, you know, to have for my projects in case I needed a stitch marker for some reason, or the um, tapestry needle to sew in ends, which I'm just like, I can wait till I get home to do those. But, if I get the fire under my behind to sew in ends, I have the tool to do it. Now, the only tool I didn't buy is a pair of scissors because I was like, I almost did. I had a pair in my hand, but then I was like, you know what? I don't need to buy these. I have kitchen shears in the camper. So I am actually using these giant kitchen scissors, which, they cut really well. So they're cutting yarn really well so far. They're a bit much, but they work. So,
we're racing it, John.
whew, disruptions. Yeah, they're racing, by the way. So I think I have enough video that I've recorded, and I'm gonna watch this back, of course, like I always do, make sure it's good. And I don't need to trim anything out and editing out. But I'm trying to just, you know, record and allow things to come through. However, my husband's listening to his phone really loud, so hopefully that's not getting picked up on my camera or my, you know, microphone, so it doesn't ding me on the video. So like I keep getting really close to my camera with this. It's so hard to crochet quickly and keep it in frame. So um before I get interrupted again, and it is getting later in the evening, so thankfully the kids are outside playing, even though it rained recently, so they're having fun outside. It's nice and cool, and they're getting along and not watching technology, so I'll take it. um so yeah, hopefully when I get home I can record some stitch tutorials, because I don't know, I'm kind of gotten in this mode or mood of wanting to do that. So, all right, friends, don't forget it's a beautiful day to be kind and positive and go and create something beautiful. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.
Yes.